So now I pretty much have this the way I want. There's probably more I could do in the back, but I don't anticipate seeing the back. These guys are just a little funky, a little probably deeper than they need to be, but all in all, I think it's going to work okay. So what I'll do now is I'll save this as a Mudbox file. So I'm going to take this OBJ out. Okay, so the Mudbox format. The other thing I'm going to do that's the most critical part is why we did this all was to make what's called a displacement map. So we're going to extract, call this a new operation, give it a name, call it new sternum displace. Look for the option here that says displacement map, and then that opens up this option box. And in here, some things will be left the same. This means level 0 was the level of the model we brought in from 3D Code, the imported relatively low polygon count. This is the level 3, meaning the subdivision levels of the UV map that we just created. We want to change this method to subdivision. Sometimes what I like to do is raise this up to 248, and now what this dot is saying is where you're going to save this file. Okay, and where I'm going is inside the render data folder, inside the shaders folder, and I'm going to make a new folder called new sternum, since I have about 10 other folders, and I'm going to call this new sternum displace. And remember, we said a displacement map actually changes geometry. Now, the file type. Some folks use JPEG. I haven't as much luck with that as I had this larger OpenEXR 32-bit floating. So I'm going to suggest you use that for now. That's probably not a great file type for animating, but for rendering, where we're just doing static images, it seems to be working pretty well. And I'll say save. And now it has everything here, and I'm still not done. I have to go down and use and say extract. And there will be a little delay, and hopefully the system won't crash, and I'll get a successful thing. Okay. Now, you may have noticed when I said okay that the map got just a little more aggressive. And what I'm going to do is just quit Mudbox. Hopefully we'll save it. It's just a flaw that Mudbox has. It tends to over exaggerate the map when you say okay to that extraction. So we're going to go now and